This is how you are going to climb the ranks in this game. You're going to have to discipline yourself into knowing these things and just subconsciously thinking about them all the time. Alright guys, now I'm going to be making this video as a follow-up to the last video, okay? It's going to be the same concept with the hallways, but here's the key difference. The key difference is that I'm going to be playing on my alt account, and my alt account currently is ranked Diamond 1. So since I'm playing on a Diamond 1 account, you're going to see the difference in how lower level players will be using their angles. And I say lower level players, I meant lower level than top 500. Diamond 1 is a huge accomplishment if you ever make it there. But you're going to see the key difference of like that last video with how tight they were playing cover and angles and like never showing themselves in those hallways, very rarely, versus this one where you will see them constantly be re-peeking me, playing in the hallways, and just getting dominated. So let's get into the gameplay and find out what happens. So as we come out here, I see that they're Sojourn and Ashe, and because they're Sojourn and Ashe, I have to play a little safe, and we also have a Zarya, and once you have a Zarya, you want to let that Zarya take all the damage for you. So I'm just trying to build my rail charge, okay? Once again, I create a hallway. Literally like that off the bat, I'm creating a hallway of positions that's good for me on high ground that I can start spamming into and try to force them into cover so that we can start walking in. So as we're coming in here, once again, I'm trying to build that rail charge, playing very safe, because I can't really kill anybody with my left click, but I can kill people with my right click. As soon as I get this right click, I'm looking to make another hallway. Now this hallway is kind of too hard to hit people. They're playing too safe. But if I can catch them off guard and wide swing here, does this look like a beautiful angle? And it's a beautiful hallway, because if you think about it, their rotate is very obvious. Their rotate is going to be going back into this corner here, okay? If they try to rotate out this way, that's not going to work at all. But if you start rotating out towards that corner, that's very natural to do. So let's see how I start taking advantage of this situation right away as a DPS. So I turn and I swing with my rail, and we're able to instantly kill that Lucio. Because we killed that Lucio, we're already in a 5v4, and now they're forced to back up because they're down a support, which means that I can start playing another hallway. This is my second hallway I'm going to be playing right here already. And King's Row is such a great example of it because it's literally just hallways. Once again, I'm letting my Zarya walk all the way in front of me, and all I have to do is, because it's an objective-based game, they have to walk through this entire thing all the way to go to the point. That is a pretty far walk to make when you're getting shot at. So if you see me, I'm going to just be standing here shooting in a hallway. Just that super tight angle, just spamming down it. Watch me go. Ashe went top and she got poked out immediately. And I'm just standing here down that hallway. Because remember, you're playing good angles to yourself. You just want to keep playing these good angles. Alright, so they go try to touch, but they're too late on the touch. And then, since they were too late on the touch, their Junker Queen ended up beating. See, that is a bad play that lower level players will make. It's obviously whenever you lose a tank in Overwatch, it just turns into disaster. Alright, so right now, because they're waiting on their tank, I'm just playing super safe. Remember, it's still an objective-based game. We're just kind of holding good angles for us while we're waiting for the cart to come around, and we're trying to just get that Zarya charged up for the next fight. So now they start coming out here, and I see this Sojourn go top left. And because as soon as Sojourn goes top left, people don't realize how much pressure that Sojourn can apply to the front line. And because Sojourn goes top left, that pressure is now completely lost. Meaning that we can just start walking at this Ramattra because he's somewhat just alone, right? So I noticed that, and I just start running at Ramattra in a way, which forces them to use their rush. So because that enemy Sojourn went high ground for that half a second, we were able to force the rush. And they were also playing bad angles as well. Since they rushed, if you can see me there, I just rotated to this back hallway here, and I'm still letting my Zarya take that front, all the damage in the front. This is a good angle for me, because I'm just hiding back here behind my entire team, and they have to walk to us if they want to kill us. Keeping Zarya alive, and as soon as that Ramattra thing falls, and I know Rush is falling as well, I pop my rail, because now I know that we can swing it back into our favor. We can swing this entire fight back into our favor because we lived and we got a kill during that fight. So now we start making more hallways. As soon as that Sojourn used her rail, I decided to go in, and I slid in. And as I slid in, I got caught by the Ramattra thing, which is really annoying. But because of that, I can now just use this as my hallway. Now, I don't want to push forward. If I push forward, this is a bad angle. If I swung this, I'm swinging 4 people. So I'm just going to be holding this angle here and let my Zarya start pushing in. always want to hold these big, long hallways for yourself. Let everybody else do anything. Like, let Zarya do all the work. You just play behind Zarya. Once again, playing hallways. Since we're playing this hallway, this Ramattra decides to run in. Makes a horrible decision right here. Because Ramattra ran in, their team cannot help him. Like, they can't shoot us. Look how tight we all are to this corner. It's so crazy. This is something called angle isolation, where whenever you hide in a corner like this, you're hiding from the rest of the team, but you have a free target that you can shoot at. And we're all just abusing this clear mistake by the Ramattra. And we're able to get the kill from it. And once again, as I always say, 5v5 Overwatch, tank goes down, you get to pop off. But you still have to live. You still have to live against Ashe Sojourn. It's pretty dangerous. So as we're coming down here, this Zarya sees that they're still staggering. Now, we killed that Ramattra a while ago. And because we killed that Ramattra a while ago, these people are still staggering. Like, they're just freebies for the grab that's about to come. And I kind of picture, I see Zarya trying to want to go for it. And then that's where I decide to slide in the second I hear it. And we're able to get a kill before they beat. And we're able to kill Lucio, which means that this game is basically over, right? I mean, leading into momentum swings and just like clearly, easily outplaying the enemy team is just like, sometimes the games are just feel really easy. But I mean, using angles and hallways is still super effective. I mean, it was able to carry us to that momentum. You could see that as soon as that Zarya decided to play bad angles, that Zarya just fed. Like, that's not a fun thing to do, to go touch somebody's spawn. And since Zarya dies, we now have to get out, and I start creating that hallway for myself again. Remember, if they want to try to come to me, they need to run all the way around to get to me. Some of this information, like, might sound pretty repetitive, but I'm telling you, like, this is how you are going to climb the ranks in this game. Like, you're going to have to discipline yourself into knowing these things and just subconsciously thinking about them all the time. So even here, right? I'm playing this hallway, and I know that I have that Mercy pocket, and I'm just getting free damage on the Ramattra. He's just kind of letting me shoot at him. And because I'm playing this angle here, and they're trying to play tight to this corner here, this automatically makes Sojourn really powerful, because if they're going to be jiggle peeking that corner, this corner, I just get to kind of shoot at the corner, and I'm going to be just raining damage down onto them. I'm also going to be holding this rail charge because I want to try to hit a 100%er shot. So if you see here, Ramattra just bounces up right into where my aim is at. I was really disciplined with my rail charge, and boom, headshot. We're able to win the fight again. So now, once again, I make it another hallway for myself. If we look right here, I'm making another hallway. So I'm going to be playing just like overseeing the objective here. And if they want to ever try to touch the objective, they have to try to shoot Zarya off of it, which is way easier said than done. Even here, right? Horrible angle by Ashe. Where is Ashe's cover here? It's non-existent. Like, you don't see plays like this in higher level lobbies. They just don't happen. It just leads to the easiest headshots of my life. Because there's no pressure on me. I can just stand still and aim, basically. And once again, since we rush at everything, I mean, somebody pinged that Lucio's behind. Lucio goes down. And even this is a hallway. So we look at Lucio here, right? I square my body up to this position here because I know that Lucio can only go in between these two. And as soon as he starts going towards that wall, you know he's just going to be stuck to the wall and you can just easily shoot him. So it looks like I kill him instantly with great aim, but I'm really just kind of thinking about it as a hallway. If I just shoot like in the middle of that hallway, he's dead. And as soon as I get the kill on him, I pop my rail because this game is probably over. And once again, I'm just playing this hallway. I'm playing this big open hallway here. And we are able not to win it yet. We still have to do some work here. But I'm just playing the hallway. I'm just overseeing the point. Pretty self-explanatory. Hey, pretty easy games, you know? This is still Diamond 2 to Masters whatever. Like, these players still are, like, good players in the game. They just make these little mistakes that they need to improve. By the way, I just want to say really quick, I'm going to be opening up the members part of YouTube, and I'm going to be giving out a free coaching session probably once every month. That's my plan right now. So once every month, I'm just going to pick a random person that's a member of the channel, and I'm going to be giving you coaching, okay? I figured if you made it this long in the video, you probably care enough about improving that I want to be your coach. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys would be open to that coaching. So as we're coming out on defense here, I'm just going to show like the first little things of what I think about with hallways on defense and how I'm going to play a little bit better than how they played. Right here, so a big thing about this is angle isolation. So as this Rissa comes in, I'm going to start swinging in towards the cover here so I can only shoot one person until I get rail charge. So I have that rail charge, and now I can start looking for a squishy if I want to. I miss it on that Sojourn, but you can already see how tight am I playing to this wall versus how tight they were playing to that wall before. They were all the way out here, while I'm already kind of jamming myself in the corner because I know that they're going to try to wide swing here and create that hallway for themselves. I'm anticipating their play already. So this is how we're kind of able to shut it down. Like as soon as that pressure is kind of relieved, then I can start walking in. Once again, I get 100 rail charge and I go for a squishy over and over and over again. D.Va went in, so I really need to try to help D.Va, but I'm still trying to create those hallways, if you see what I mean. Once again, I rotate out and I play this angle so tight because I know that if they swing here, this is going to be where they're going to be. So as I'm shooting this Orisa, our Kiriko ends up going down, and our Kiriko goes down, and I go down. They get the res on me. I don't know if I'm able to actually do anything with it. Let's see. I am, because I'm a freak. What can I say?
What do you mean by that?
All right, so we're just trying to contest the point. I mean, we lost our tank. We lost our Kiriko. I kind of really don't have anything but to just touch and die point here. It's kind of like a super awkward position. But I use my ult because I suck. I still get a kill on that Sojourn, so like this is actually still a pretty decent play, but I still have to touch, and then that's where it kind of falls apart. Bad ult, good kill. All right, so I'm going to pause it there. I'm going to end it there. Hope you guys learn more about angles and like I hope this video is a little bit more relatable with angles, because I know top 500 games aren't always relatable, but I hope this one kind of helped more understand it and understand positioning mistakes. So appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Boom, like and subscribe.